This is a topic that I want to go more in depth about. But really think about how far our minds have been corrupted by aesthetics. For instance, a lot of people don't want to post no content if they feel like they don't look aesthetically pleasing. That's why I really I've been didn't care about what people thought about me and how I looked, but I probably cared a little bit, and that was just through the conditioning. It was subconscious caring, right? About how people viewed me, perceived me, or whatever the case may be. And it's because all of us are deeply rooted in things being aesthetically pleasing. Like, did you know? Some of you may know, some of you might not know. And I feel like I've known this, but it's just something to think about because I feel like we don't have enough time to sit around and think because they have us being so productive and doing so many things at one time that you don't even really sit down and think about some of this stuff. But did you know that chickens lay white eggs, cream eggs, green eggs, brown eggs? Like, chickens lay different type of eggs because all chickens are different. So they're gonna lay different type of eggs. So why in the hell do they only sell at a large scale? Really, they only sell the white ones. And then the brown ones, they make us pay more for the brown ones. But brown and white is the only type of chicken egg colors that you see. That don't make you wonder, what y'all doing with the other colored chickens? Is it the chickens so stressed that they can't produce color, or y'all just not giving us real eggs? Or y'all just not giving us the green and the tan and the weird looking colored eggs because y'all have got people so conditioned into thinking everything has to look good and look pretty, or they don't want to buy it. Even fruit and vegetables, you'll go in the grocery store and you'll look at a fruit, it might have a scar on it, or it might just look ugly or just look weird. But it's like fruits and vegetables sometimes grow weird. They don't grow perfect because they grow in the wild, outside, in the dirt. They're not supposed to be looking perfect and pretty, but that's how all the food looks. And it makes you think, which I've already known this, but I want to make y'all think that most of the food and stuff that we're eating is not real, y'all. It's not real. And it's y'all fault. And it's also their fault. It's mainly their fault, but it's our fault. It's our fault too, because we've been conditioned into everything being aesthetically pleasing that we've lost touch with what's actually real. Like, perfection is an illusion. Perfection is not real. There's not one damn thing on this earth, not a person, place, thing, or object that's completely perfect. Perfection is imaginary. It's not real. It's really perspective if you really think about it. And I'm just like, why aren't we eating the green eggs, the tan egg, the bluish looking eggs? Like, there's different color eggs, but all I ever see is white eggs or brown eggs. And why am I paying more for a brown egg? Huh? Because it looks better. It looks like it's more organic. We need to start thinking about this stuff. And really, we need to stop. We need to start to unlearn a lot of the stuff that we've been programmed to learn. Like, there's so much deconstruction that needs to go on. And I really want us to start fighting for our time back. That's the problem. We're too engulfed in bills and rents and trying to look the best, having the best we are so distracted that we're not looking at the bigger picture. We're not even thinking about half of this stuff. And people are suffering on behalf of it because we feel like we have to live a certain way and do things a certain way when there's really no rules. There's no rules. There's people who created rules, but those rules don't have to apply to us. But we make them apply to us because we just fall in line. Because we don't realize that the world is a matrix. None of this is real. You get to create your own reality. We're creating our reality because they have us stuck in fear. So we project that fear into everything that we do because they've trained us to do that through the school systems, through television, through social media, through everything. And they just do it little by little by little by little by little by little. And people are literally stressed and depressed and acting like they're happy with their lives, really want to kill themselves, but they don't know what happens after that. So they don't even do it. But I'm just like, a life without fear is true freedom. If you scared to do anything, if you scared to cuss, if you scared that you're going to go to hell, if you scared to like who you want to like there's no rules for real, for real. It's all oppression and control. Once you realize that, I feel like we can have a better experience and a better reality if everybody just lived in their truth and did whatever the they wanted to do. And stop listening to what somebody else told you is not right. Because what is wrong and what is right for real at this point? I'm just ranting. This is what I do. But yeah, think about it.